Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go.
20-yard line. Let's see how she does. Not bad. No recoil. I mean, you could probably run this thing as fast as you want. Let's move it back to 50-yard line. Let me zoom you. You know what? You're not gonna be able to see where it hits anyway. It's a 22. We're at the 50. Wind's blowing pretty hard right to left. And let's go for it, see what happens. I'm gonna send 5 down that way. All 5, no problem. Let's move it back to 100. Welcome back, guys. Today is a great day. You know why? Because I'm not working. It's Saturday, it's 70 degrees, and I got a new firearm to review. It is the SIG p322. It is a 22 caliber handgun that feels and looks like a full-size firearm. It is a little bit bigger than the SIG p365 XL and a little smaller than the 320. Kind of got its own niche there, but the grip on it does have like a skateboard style stippling all the way around. It is slick here in its typical SIG fashion. It does kind of have a flattish round front trigger well. The trigger is it's okay. It's a 22 trigger. Guys, we enjoy all of our viewers and we really enjoy all of our subscribers. We have 60% of all the viewers that come to our channel not subscribe to our channel. So, man, if you like this channel and you like what you're seeing, subscribe, man. It helps us out in a big way and it'll help you not miss any content in the future. Thanks, guys. It does come in coyote tan, black, and I think there's a silver version also with a comp and some other jazz on it. I didn't opt for that. I went for the old black color. I like it. I have been drawing this thing quite a bit out of a holster and it is holding up very nice, minimal scratches. We have 1,000 rounds to this guy already, and I've probably drawed it out of my holster, I don't know, man, 100+ times. And so I'm very impressed with the coating on this, that it's holding up, because the holster I have is a little tight here on the slide, and I have a light on here because it's a Filster floodlight holster, so it does hold on to the light itself. So that's why I have this light on, not because I'm trying to look like Johnny Tactical out here, but with my 22. I mean, but you never know. I might have to shoot some at nighttime with my 22. I got a skunk problem out here, so maybe I got to do some of that with this. I might leave this light on. But I did put a optic on the top. It has a small footprint. You got to put something small like the 507K. We went to green dot. It does have a fiber optic front, which is very noticeable. And before we took these rear sights off to add this optic, I liked the sights on it. It felt good. But when you take that off to install this, you actually lose your rear sight, and so you just have whatever holosun put on there. I mean, it's kind of like a suggestion of a rear sight. You see that? It's like I'm gonna call it like a micro. Anyway, this one does have a safety on it. It's ambidextrous on both sides. The mag release is ambidextrous as well. You can swap that sucker out. I shoot left-handed, so I still have it as a right-handed shooter would. I just really enjoy using my middle finger, you know, the one finger salute finger, to eject my magazines. I've gotten so used to that over the years, and shooting guns that aren't ambidextrous, that anything that's over here on the left side, I kind of have to retrain myself. So training score on my part, but the gun overall does feel really, really well, guys. I encourage you to go look at it and pick it up. It does have a break-in period of about 200 rounds for us anyway. I was getting one failure to feed after another on these things, and I'm gonna tell you what, I was practicing my emergency reload and action drills like they were going out of style. I got really good at them, but and sometimes I think the springs in these guys are so tight that it would once it would start to feed in that feed ramp, that spring would shoot that sucker straight out of the chamber. And so I would end up seeing, as my slide would cycle, I would see the extraction of the spent round, and then before this thing could close, the new round would fly out also, and I would have nothing in here after the slide would move forward, or the bullet would catch on the way out, and this is what I would see in my sight. It caught like this more than once, and so after about 200 rounds, all that jazz stopped. At first I was like, man, this sucks. But I knew things have a break-in, so we kept powering through and kept doing what we needed to do, and after that, it turned out fantastic. I love this thing, man. I am shooting the snot out of it. I'm going to 100 yards. All right, we're back at 100. I'm not expecting greatness, man. I'm using 20-something-year-old ammo I found in my closet. I just burned through all my good stuff, so. So anyway, we're gonna shoot the left-hand target down there that you can't see. Let me get, you can probably see it. It's right there probably. And we'll send 5 shots down that way. All right, I sent 6 because I threw one 5 out of 5. That's pretty good, man. So let's move it up. I've been to 200 with it. I'm not at 200 like going crazy with it. Now I wouldn't say, hey, I'll bet you $5 I can do it, because it took me a couple rounds to hit at 200. It could be because I'm shooting really, really old ammo, and it could be that it's a tiny barrel and it's a 22 bullet. And so, but even with that, I mean, at 100 rounds, I'll plink it all day. We can play games out here with that. So I've been impressed with the way it shoots. I don't know if I'll do any other modifications to it. I have no idea. I mean, what I have it for is I have it out at the range so that I can, at a lower cost, I can practice my draw, I can practice my target acquisition, I can practice my trigger control. It's a different trigger than all my other firearms. It's, you know, it's okay. It's a 22 trigger. We're using this firearm a lot for people who come out here and, you know, those friends of yours that show up with no ammo, I have those. Are the friends that show up with ammo that don't take it out of their truck and they shoot all your ammo because you have your ammo out on the table. You know what I'm talking about? Those guys. Anyway, when those guys show up, this is the firearm I'm gonna give them and have been giving them. And they really enjoy it. I mean, it has a big gun feel, it has a big gun look, and the magazines have however many rounds your state can hold in it. I live in Texas, so we can have all we want to in there. But I've been enjoying this gun. Would I buy it again? Absolutely, man. I think I would buy another one, maybe in tan, so I don't have 2 of the same color, but maybe a his and hers. Hey, you know what time it is? Time to thank our sponsor. Thank you to my wife for buying our ammo, man. We couldn't do it without you. My wife, my mother-in-law, everyone that has picked this firearm up and shot it has really enjoyed it. Even my son. I mean, we were out here and him and I were having competitions with it. So my wife has been using this firearm to work on her follow-up shots and her target acquisition when she comes up, finding the target through her sight. And with this, the reason I think is helping her is because she doesn't have that felt recoil. And so that felt recoil is normally what she's trying to mitigate in her mind and work on. And all the other stuff kind of goes out the window. She's a newer shooter, but with this, it's not there. So now when she does her follow-up shot and it's not on target, she feels it pulling down. She's realizing she's doing that with her grip. And so she's able to work on that. And that's been fantastic to watch because we were out here last night shooting till dark or a little past, and she got it. It was clicking, and she was like, you know what? I really enjoy this firearm. I'm glad we got it because her follow-up shots were kicking butt. I have a little clip right here of it, and so anyway, I encourage you guys, if you are in the market, you have a little extra cash to spend, you want something that you can take out to the range and plink around. If you have a pasture, whatever, something that's not going to break the bank when you buy your ammo. 535 rounds I bought for $30, and that was the middle of the road ammo, not the cheapest, not the most expensive, so I could have even got away even cheaper. I can't wait to see how everyone improves using it when they do transition over back to our 9mm and 380s. Look guys, it fits in my holster nice. That's in a Filster floodlight. It looks good, it feels good, it draws good. I don't know, check them out, man. I got mine at my favorite shop, Hoover's. Hoover's carries a little bit of everything. He's got the best prices in the world. So if you haven't checked him out, go check him out. I can't put a link anymore because if I put a link, I'll get demonetized. Hey, I recently picked up this timer on Amazon, and it's shooters.global. I'm kind of enjoying it. It does have the capability to recharge. It doesn't have a battery that you have to change out in it. So any USB, it has a USB-C in it, which I really like, and it Bluetooths to your phone, so you can set up different things. I'm not sponsored by them, they're not paying me. I just want to tell you that I found it on Amazon as one of the cheaper ones, and it's functioning very well. I've enjoyed it. It hasn't malfunctioned on me. I haven't torn it up. I've dropped it several times. I've kicked it across the range. Not throwing a fit or nothing. It just happens that I'm running and I didn't have it clipped on my belt right. But it has a great metal clip. It holds onto a thicker belt very well. And so anyway, I'll put a link in the description below. If you're interested in finding one, go check it out. Honestly and wholeheartedly, I appreciate you guys watching our channel, man. I really enjoy when you comment, and I enjoy responding and interacting with viewers and getting to know you a little bit better and what you like to carry and what you like to do. Let me know what you think about this SIG P322. As always, man, you guys have a great day, and thank y'all for watching. Take care, guys. Y'all got clowns like this? Look at this girl. She thinks she just has to ride up here. And this dude right here, that's my OG. I mean, it's my job supervisor. You watch any of my videos, that's how he likes to supervise all jobs. All right, guys, I'm gonna run a build drill or two with this 22. The trigger on it it's a 22 trigger, right? I mean, it's not a performance thing, but let's run it and see what happens. 6 shots on the timer, let's go. .183 and 1/8 splits. That's not bad.